Hello wonderful bookie friends! I'm so glad that you're back in the Bookshop by the Sea, my beautiful independent bookshop by the sea in Aberystwyth in Wales. We have had the most sunny week, it's just been stunning and I can't wait to show you what we've been doing with all of the new books. We even got some signed special editions in today, and also just talk a little bit about gratitude and what it's like living in a very rural place and coming back to the rural place as well. First thing is I really wanted to quickly call out this week I've been in London. We're gonna need tea for the London talk. And of course we're going to be doing some book recommendations because you know I can't go through an episode without talking about books. I feel like this cup is like Chip from Beauty and the Beast. Okay, I was in London this week. And I used to live in London, and while I love many things about it, it's felt so good to come back home and be back in a town where people support each other and just wave hello. You know, it's completely lovely. We've had two women come in today who have followed the YouTube, followed the Bookshop Diaries, and then come in to meet me in real life and see the bookshop in person. And they're outside chatting and drinking my favourite blend of tea. They were like, obviously we have to try this one. And just chatting and having conversation and community. And I just heard one of them say to the other one, your feelings are completely valid. And I think I'm so glad that whatever's being shared is being heard. I'm so glad that the bookshop is a place where you can come in and sit down with someone and meet new people and have community, even if it's your first time, even if you've been following online. I love that so much. So cheers, and I hope to see some of you soon. You want to come say hi? Come and say hello. Can we introduce Lola as well? Hello. So these lovely women just came into the bookshop and were saying like they've been following the YouTube and then have made that gap into coming into real life, and it makes such a difference, doesn't it, to see something in real life from online. How did you find the bookshop?
Oh, it's so lovely.
Magical. Magical.
So welcoming.
Yeah. and the chamomile tea.
Oh yeah, the tea's
They ordered my special blend, probably because I've been showing it to everyone for weeks.
And even Lola has been welcomed.
Yeah, who could not welcome her? That's so lovely. And we were just saying as well, I think there's something really special going from online to in person and just breaking those barriers of when we experience so much of life online, but to get to cross that barrier. Yeah, it's lovely.
It is.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's nice for me too, because I know that people are watching and you sort of see these numbers. You're like, oh, 29,000 people have watched this. But you're like,
we're real.
I'm here alone in my bookshop. I can't even imagine 29,000 people. I'm just like here by myself. It's really nice to meet people in real life. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
She's as beautiful in real life.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, so we've been having great times chatting about fantasy, drinking tea, and yeah, looking at books.
Oh yes.
I just feel so endlessly grateful with people who come in and the women who you've just met, which is so lovely, just said to me as she left, wow, it really is as it seems online, and you really are as you seem online. And I think that's so wonderful that in this kind of day and age we can still have authenticity, and that is seen and important. So that's quite lovely. Let me show you some of the books this week that we just got in. Do you want to give a wave? Yay, I want you to meet my lovely friend Joyce. This is Joyce. She's the one who's been editing these videos, and we've been like co-filming them, but any editing genius is 100% up to this one. She's just done a film degree at Aberystwyth University and been working in the bookshop and loves fantasy, but also a range. Okay, you were just telling me your favourite thing about being in the bookshop.
My favorite thing about being in the bookshop is the community. Like, I love the book club. I love like recommending books to people because I already do it online. So do it here is like so easy, and I love organizing as well. Like, I did
Organizing. There's stacks and stacks of books that we've just got in this week, and we've also got signed fantasy books, which is so cool. I think I've just been unboxing some of those and getting as many out on the shelves before the weekend as possible. But I just really feel like such a breath after having come back after being in London. Oh, and one of the most exciting things, let me put these books down, that happened in London was incredible. So I went to London for a book signing and author kind of conversation. It was in Covent Garden with Hazel McBride. So if you're following us on TikTok or Instagram, you probably will have seen my like little videos. So do follow us on there, that would be grand. And she's written a book called A Fate Forged in Fire, which is kind of Scottish fantasy, matriarchal with a bit of dragons. If you haven't already read it, it's amazing. And she's also a really, really lovely person, and so I know one of her friends as well, so we went down to listen to her talk, and it was just gorgeous. Really lovely to hear her speak. And at this, you know, we're in Covent Garden, there's this Waterstones, we're at this event, people keep waving at me and I'm quite nervous because there's maybe 200 people there, and I felt a little overwhelmed. It was before my friends had arrived, and London's so big compared to here, and so I was just kind of staying off to the side, and people were smiling and waving at me. After like the third time, I was like, oh my goodness, have I met these people before? So some of them sit behind me in the row at the author reading, and I turn around and say to them, like, I'm very sorry, have we met before? And they say no, it's just that we know you from online. Stop. They've met me online, like they've seen my videos and they've followed the bookshop already online. So they were like, oh my goodness, we get to see you in real life, and they were filming for the TikTok. of their book talks, and it was so incredible. I felt so grateful, just blown away by being even in a huge city like London, and that people know not only who I am but where my bookshop is and what my bookshop does, and it just felt so surreal, and then to just have it happen today in the bookshop too, yeah, amazing moment. Okay, so some of the books. This is a signed copy of Kate Moss's The Ghost Ship, and that's sprayed edge. We've also got romances coming in. Northern Lights by Philip Pullman. Okay, if we don't already know this one, this was one of my favourite childhoods and I love this copy. This is a fantasy set within a world where your soul is an external animal creature to you. It's absolutely flawlessly written. I think it's one of the most beautiful trilogies to kind of explore the nature of good and evil and how they play out within us, but also the concept of dust, I think, is kind of also featured a little bit in other series like Doom. So if you like that kind of thing, there's one for you. The Mad Woman's Ball is set within the asylum in 1885 in Paris, and what happens to the asylum. And bear in mind, women used to be locked up for anything you want to name. The Poison Tree, this is kind of like a thriller, and we did it for our book club. Just got another one of that one. This one is a thriller set within a monastery. I think this one's going to be good too. Okay, it is officially the end of the bookshop day. I am going to go and enjoy some sunshine on the beach and hopefully read some books and have some hot chocolate and revive my brain after a wonderful but incredibly busy day. And I have some footage for you from my recent trip to the Lake District to be able to see the adorable little bookshop there. It's one of my personal favourites. It's a tiny little bookshop with books from floor to ceiling, and it's hidden in a little village called Grasmere, so I hope you love it. It's where I grew up, so I love it very, very deeply, and I can't wait to see more of you. Do please comment. I love hearing like where you've watched this from. I've heard that somebody watched it eating their breakfast or on a front porch, or doing crocheting or knitting. That just makes my day, so do comment below, and until next week, I will love you all so much, and I hope that you have a good week reading. Bye. Hello lovely bookish friends, welcome to summer in the Lake District. We are now going to do the Bookshop Diaries on tour because I'm in the Lake District for a few days, which is not quite Wales but has very similar kind of hills and a little bit more mountainous, a little bit more rugged and very, very pretty. And we are here on a very rare day when it is not raining, because it is the west coast where we've got Cumbria and then Cymru, which means Wales in Welsh. We've got a lot of the kind of storms and wind and rain, and that's just kind of the west coast of the UK. However, on a day like today, A little village like Grasmere becomes unbelievably storybook pretty. So just up this road here, this little lane, we've got the way to Allen Bank, which is where Beatrix Potter wrote her little children's books. So if you know Mrs. Tiggy Winkle, if you know Peter Rabbit, obviously most famously, Tom Kitten, any of those, she wrote here. You've also got the famous Lakes poets, a lot of whom were based here or over in Keswick. So Wordsworth and his Daffodil Cottage is just over there. I'm here in Grasmere, which is quite possibly one of the prettiest little villages in the whole of the Lake District. It's absolutely darling. There's loads of little cafes and stone walls, and mountains are just all the way around, and there is a darling little bookshop, so I thought we'd go and explore it. It's one of the oldest bookshops in the UK and one of my personal favourites, so I thought we'd go and find out, and then maybe go to a little cafe and have some pancakes or some tea as well. I'm quite hoping that I'll be able to find a book that's to do with the Lake District, maybe something that would help inspire my current writing project and nature and bookshop kind of vibes. Maybe some poetry is always a good one here as well. So I've just been and had some of the best gluten-free dairy-free pancakes I've ever had, and now I'm reading Daniel Deronda.
Yeah, there wasn't a
I'm walking up to Allen Bank now, and there's just some Herdwick sheep on the side of the road. It's just so lovely how much nature you see here, and there's red squirrels as well, so hopefully I'll catch one of those.